just changed out an old flow switch, that's right. These flow switches, they go bad every once in a while. You can hear the system is filling right now. I got about 45 pounds on it, and it's climbing real slow. But I am here at this undisclosed location, and here's how you open up these OS and Y handles, because they get stuck. You know, it looks like these haven't been opened in a while, but I just got done opening it up. I got my hat clip here. Let's finish opening up that valve and stick you in my little hat clip and see what happens here. But first, we must finish opening this valve up. So let's set you right there. Can you see me? All right. I always write how many turns these valves are because of this tamper switch. Right here was 20 1/4. So I've already gone 2 turns. And I'll check my work. Yeah, it looks like it's dry. So 20 minus 2 is 18. So now I just need to count that thing 18 times, and it should be open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's exactly right. That's what I said. 20 minus 2 is 18. Look at that. Look at that mark. Ended up right back. You see that? Right there. So now that tamper switch is set right where I got it. I never open up these big OS and Y. Outside stem and yoke. Outside stem and yoke. All right. So now we come inside and do our little prayer. God, you've blessed me so many times. Now we'll crawl up here. I don't have you mounted with my little hat clap. I guess I can do that next. Let's check and make sure it's all dry underneath here. See that? See that little bit of water? Yeah, that's gone. Nothing. All right, I like it. Don't look at it too hard. There's the old one. You can see that one has seen better days. You see it's all corroded inside there. I don't know. So I'm going to have to figure out how to how to wire a system sensor flow switch to a hotter flow switch. I'm going to take that cap off, but first I'm going to put you in the... I'm going to see if that clip will work right here with the new Insta 360. My first time using it on the job, and this thing is white. So I don't know how long this 360 is going to stay white with black hands. All right. Let's clip you in this little cap, see how that works. I hope it does. That'll be some good footage in the future. All right, let's get to work. There's that cap. Okay, I got you clipped into the hard hat. So here's the view you're going to get. It looks like the camera angle is down a little drastic. Let me see if I'm working right here. That might be just right, huh? All right, I'm going to put the camera down right there. Isn't that neat how I can almost tilt this up and see if I can see it. All right, look at that. I can see you, see me. All right, so now, quiet. I'm going to take, let's see if this works. I'm going to take this off. And to use this, you need that little special, see that tamper tool? It's got that little hole in it. So you can't just use any tool here. You need this little special potter tool. And I like this one because it slips in my pocket. I just ordered another one that's a little longer and bigger and bulkier. So this is a brand new flow switch. And here's what it says in there. I might need to go get my glasses. Let's see. Common, common. Normally closed, normally open. See, I don't know how to do all this stuff. So I better leave it to the professionals. I know you pop this out. See, I popped that one out, and you're gonna have to pop this one out. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this back in there. How do you do this? Okay, I stopped looking at this. I forget I was recording. Yeah, let's end this video. I might punch this out. You got to use your hammer and punch that out. I should have done that before I installed this. But anyway, let me end this video and see what I can do. Anyway, it was a good test to see how this camera works. So, if I'm picking up stuff like this box, how does that look if I'm reading this box? Can you read that? This should say 6-inch flow switch. Let's see if it says 6-inch flow switch. And I'm pointing to it. Vertical sprinkler riser, 6-inch water flow indicator. So it's not a flow switch, it's a flow indicator. Can you read that with me? All right. Well, let's get this ridiculous camera off of here. I'll show you what I look like. I don't think you can see me. Turn out the light. The party's over. Okay. Can you see me? Now you can see me. Oh, let me undo you here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get out of there without breaking. Oh, that is tight. I know. Don't drop it. Not on camera. Okay. This is what this hat looks like. You can see that with this camera on, it's got this drastic bend to it that I can't really fix. But anyway, we'll see how the footage came out. I can turn this a little bit. I don't know, I don't want to break it. All right, well, there you go. Let's see if we can wire this flow switch. I'm kind of burning daylight here, or running out of daylight. All right, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Insta360 Go 3 flow switch adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. I said bye. Who inspected this? Telegen Corp? Pacific Valley? All Valley? Man, I'm a long way from home. Let's get out of here. I said bye. Open, says OSNY. Oh, I'm telling you, nothing's easy. I tried to wire that flow switch, and let me show you what happened. These two, I got one side wired okay, and then this side, those two wires touched each other, and it set off all the strobes. So I had to run into the store that's actually occupied and open for business. and learn how to shut off their strobes. Good thing I found their box earlier. So I'm going to continue to try to hook this up. Hopefully nothing else will happen. Yeah, and then I have this little resistor to try to figure out too. I don't know. I knew I should have let this for the professionals. Try to be nice and this is what happens. Well, there you go, good neighbor. This is why I don't do electrical work. The whole time, well, not the whole time, I'm a good liar. I'm an honest liar. Most of the time, or a lot of the time, I was working on this flow switch and I was getting shocked. This is why I don't like to work with electrical. But you can see I got that normally open on the red to the .com, and on this side I got the normally closed. Oh wait, is that supposed to be normally open or normally closed? And the alarm panel's still not working. Let me double check that. Damn it, Jim. I think that's supposed to be normally closed. Let's look. Okay. It was wired right. I did it right. But for some reason, the alarm panel does not want to reset. So that just tells me that I had no business even touching that wiring. You know, people on these videos say, well, why don't you just wire it yourself? Well, I just did on this video and it still didn't fix the problem. So, and when I was wiring it, all the strobes went off because 2 wires touched. I have no business setting the alarms off in an open store. These people are trying to shop and they don't know that there's no fire. So next time one of you guys say, well, why don't you wire it? Well, I just wired it and it still doesn't work, and I almost cleared out this whole store. So nothing's easy. And you're changing a flow switch in a room with all the electrical. What am I telling you? And look at this drain. All that drain flows into this little, but that thing goes right into this room. So this thing gets all flooded out. You can see the black mold on the wall because some other fire sprinkler company didn't do what I do and hook up this sock. You see this big old plastic, I call that my water condom. And it works to get most of the water out, but look at how it leaves this black water on the concrete. Makes a little bit of a mess, but it's better than washing all of this stuff into the electrical room. So, well, there you go. A little bit of everything. You got the hat clip, you got some wiring where I got shocked. Shocking that I don't like to do electrical work. All right, well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these shocking flow switch. Wired it up, still not wired. I'm not an electrician adventures. Give me some pipe to doctor on. I'm a pipe doctor. All right, you know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Come on, I said bye. Got to sell a lot of baseballs to keep this store in business.